Thank you very much, Deputy Mayor and councillors. Thanks for the opportunity to speak. My name is Aaron Jasper. I live in East Vancouver with my 2 teenage kids, and I'm here tonight to speak against the proposed cuts for your 2026 budget. I had the privilege of serving as a Park Board Commissioner from the year 2008 to 2014. I was chair of the board for 4 of those years, and in 2009, we went through a really bad recession. And so we went through some really painful budget cut exercises, and we were very transparent about what we were doing. Our staff laid it all on the table. The voters, the residents of Vancouver could see what was being recommended to us in terms of cuts. We took the feedback from our staff, we took our feedback from the public, and then made our final decisions. One of the things that our staff recommended was the shutting down of the Bloedel Conservatory. And as you all recall, a lot of pushback. People like John Cooper led the charge. We listened to the public. We told our staff to go back to the drawing board, come back with some other options, and they did. We saved the Bloedel, we fixed it, and the rest is history. And I highlight that because I think the way you're doing this is backwards. I think you really, before you can approve these budget envelopes, I think you need to understand what the real life implications of those cuts are going to be. And so I think I would recommend that you press the pause button. Let your staff, all the different departments, go and show you what the real life implications are of those cuts before you make the approval. And then maybe at that point, you would reconsider staff recommendations for a modest property tax increase. I think it's too abstract for you to just approve envelopes or budget envelopes. It's not real. I think you've heard from hundreds of people about the real life implications of what you're going to face. But it's not real for you yet because your own staff haven't done it. With respect to the Park Board, Steve Jackson, Park Board General Manager, great guy. He was up here. I watched him, said that he's going to make every effort to make sure that the hours of operations are not impacted. Your community centers, your pools, and your rinks. I'm sure he's going to make a valiant effort. I have a hard time believing he's going to be able to square that circle. And even if he does, I can guarantee you it'll be at the expense of other aspects of Park Board operations. And so even if the hours of operations at all those centers remain open, it'll be at the impact of perhaps our city trees, our park renewal, park maintenance. There is no fat to be cut at the Park Board. When we went through our recession and our budget cuts in 2009, we did the shared services review. We merged a whole bunch of our departments in with the city. And so we had garbage collection, IT, HR, and of course the big one that we're all talking about, facility maintenance. So all the efficiencies that could have been gleaned were done during my time. If you go through with these cuts, and whether it's 10 million, 15, whatever, you are going to negatively impact Park Board operations. So I would urge you to press the pause button. Let your staff come back. Let Steve Jackson, all the other department heads come back and show you what the real life implication is before you vote on this. Please do not vote in favor of these cuts.